who are you to tell me what to do? And I used to be like that. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Hapra. And today I got Silvia.
Special guest.
Yeah, my Italiana. Anyway guys, so today we are gonna talk about something like, wait, this plane doesn't want us to prosper, but Jesus is Lord. So guys, yeah, what we were saying today, we're gonna tell you, okay, first of all, backstory. So I've lived in Tokyo for about maybe 2 to 3 years now. I lived in Nagoya before for like 7 years before I moved to Tokyo. And yeah, Nagoya is my home. But Silvia here, Silvia, how long have you lived in Tokyo?
3 years and a half.
Yeah.
Like in January it will be 4 years.
Yeah? And how do you like it?
I love Tokyo. I really enjoy staying here. It's a beautiful city, like many things to do.
Yeah.
You never get bored.
Yeah.
But on the other end, there are some things that I think everybody that moves, all the people that move to Tokyo kind of change somehow.
Yeah,
when they move here.
guys, so that's what we are gonna talk about today. How me and Silvia, like how our life has changed. Not like our life in a way, like how we used to do things, you know. So we are gonna talk about that, guys. Oh, by the way, we're in Yoyogi Koen now. You can see Yoyogi Beach behind us. Also, that's not a thing, guys. People are just chilling, like, you know, like the weather is nice, so we decided to come out and just talk to you guys about all these things. Now let's dive in already. So number one, Silvia, you go first. Number one.
I think that number one, the thing that I can think about the most is like you kind of get an emotional detachment from
Emotional detachment.
right, like kind of when you move it to Tokyo, you start not to care anymore about people, but low-key, yes. Like,
Yeah.
like if you see somebody fall down on the street,
Yeah.
or somebody crying,
Yeah.
like if I was in my country, I would legit be like, oh, are you okay? What
Yeah.
are you doing? Do you need help?
Yeah.
But here it's just like, okay, somebody else can take care of it. I have my own stuff to do right now. Like it kind of makes you feel not less compassionate, but you know, a bit.
Why are these planes ruining our vibe?
When it was supposed to stop because of Corona.
Exactly. What are they doing? Who is flying in this Corona period? Anyway, guys, yeah, like Silvia said, emotional detachment. Like literally, everyone here is like a robot. You reach a point whereby you just only care for yourself. It doesn't matter where you go. You're on the train. You just deal with your own issue and like take your bag fell down, you're gonna get that by yourself. You fall down, everyone is just gonna run away and they'll be like, die job, but no one is helping you. Like, you've seen this, right?
Yeah. Like it happened to me once. Like I was in the metro, I was taking the metro, and there was this lady. She was going, like this office lady. She was going to work.
Yeah.
She was wearing heels,
Yeah.
and it was kind of slippery on the floor because it was raining.
Yeah.
So-
Oh wait, sorry guys, literally it's a culture in Japan, like women wear heels to work. So it's a culture, it's a Japanese working culture. Yes, go ahead.
Like she was there, like, you know, she was super pretty going down the stairs and whatever, and she fell down on her back so badly because she slipped. Like it was so loud, legit. I thought that she broke her back or something. So I went close to her. I was
my
like, oh my
God.
gosh, are you okay? Like I was in Japanese, obviously. I was like, are you okay? How are
Yeah,
you
yeah,
doing?
yeah.
Do you need help? Like, daijoubu desu ka? And she saw me. First of all, I was a foreigner, so
Yeah.
they were like, okay, why are you talking to me at all?
Yeah.
And second, like, you know, there is this thing in Tokyo that
Yeah.
you don't want to bother other people, and you don't want to be bothered by other people as well. So she was like, I'm okay, and she just ran away. I was like, I was just trying to help you. I was not trying to rob you or something, you know? Like,
You see, like I've had that problem too here. Like literally, someone will drop something and you run after them and you be like, "Simase, like you dropped your something, you dropped your whatever," and like, and you will give it back and they'll be hi, arigato, and they just leave. And I'm like, you should say something more than just thank you. And I said this to people and people just laugh about it. But like, to acknowledge someone, mostly like a foreigner, like I'm not Japanese, like maybe you would say just arigato, but like people usually have this what is that, not expectation, how do you say that?
you want them to be more appreciative, you
Yeah,
know? Like,
the mindset that foreigners are bad people. Like most Japanese have that mentality that maybe foreigners are not good people. But when we do something nice, I feel like we should be acknowledged in a more special way. Like this foreigner did this and I'm not stealing your whatever, like someone even leaves their wallet. That's another point, guys. I like, you know how like you will lose something, like you will find something dropped on the floor in your country or like in my country. I'm not gonna go going to the police to report that. In Japan, most people, if they find something dropped on the floor, you're most likely gonna find it because people report everything they find. They will take it to the police. Like, you drop your wallet. I don't know how many times I dropped my phone. One time I went to this Thai festival in Nagoya. Oh my god, that was so much fun. We got so drunk. You guys, I literally left my whole bag in the park, and I suffered a lot the next day. I was like, holy moly, I lost my phone, and my phone was in the bag, everything. But we're in Japan, so that's the good thing. I go to the phone company, I ask them, could you help me trace my phone? And they tell me, oh, you have to go to the police station. They said they found your whole bag there. Guys, tell me which country would actually have something like that. That's why, like, I know Japan has its bad side, blah blah blah, but when it comes to like things like this, I appreciate it on a very deeper level.
Yeah. And on the other side, another thing that changed about us is that we became more honest, you can say, as well, because you feel like here, like, you see that everybody's doing the right thing, and
everyone follows rules here, so you can't just come and just drop garbage here anywhere. Like, guys, if I could show you the park, literally it's so clean. Like, you would think like no one comes here, yet it's so crowded every day. But because people know what to do, you come with your trash, you're taking it back, you're dropping it. Like, and if, like, let's say the place is like, oh, you have to like go home with your trash, people literally go home with their trash. Like, who are you gonna tell to like go home with their trash and do that? Yes, you're gonna go with your trash back home here in Japan. Welcome to Tokyo, guys.
Yeah, the culture shock was so big when we first came here. It's like, is this real? Like, but there is nothing on the floor. Like, legit, it's so clean. Like, everybody follows the rules so much that you start to count the thing that you can actually see on the floor.
I know.
It's so Mitsureshi. It's so like strange to find something on the floor. You're like, oh, there is something on the floor. Oh my gosh! Like,
yeah, like. Wait, did you subscribe yet? Guys, subscribe to my channel and show me some love, okay? People say like, oh, Japan is not the cleanest place, blah blah blah. But guys, before we say Japan is not the cleanest place, what are you comparing Japan with? Because I can't compare Japan to my country. No, in what way? In cleanliness? No way. I will never say Japan is not clean. Like, let's try to compare. Before you say Japan is not clean, compare to what? Compared to your country, compared to where, to what? So this is a controversy that I always like just say, like, guys, chill. Yeah, Japan is not the cleanest place here, but compared to so many places that I've been to, I would choose this country over and over any day, anytime. Anyway, guys, let's go to the second point. The second point is scheduling. Time in Japan, just like any other place in the world, time is everything. Time is money. Like,
time is money.
Over there. That's why we say time in my language. But anyway, so in Japan, Sylvia, tell us. I talk too much.
Yeah, like, basically, like, you know, in your own country, if you want to like just meet your friend, like suddenly you feel like, oh, you know what, I want to grab a coffee with Harriet. Let me call her and tell her, oh, let's grab a coffee right now. Let's go take something. Let's grab a drink. Let's go eat something together. In Japan, it's not like that.
Yeah.
Like, in Japan, you need to schedule it before. Okay? Because everybody is so busy because life is so stressing in Tokyo. You have so many things to do. You have work, you have school, you have all your stuff to attend to. That when somebody suddenly calls you and it's like, oh, let's go grab a coffee.
That's
you're like,
stressful.
what? You're telling me now?
That stresses the hell out of my life. Like literally, before I used to do that because, you know, like, yeah, I'm African, I'm Ugandan, so we. The thing about Japan is, like, it's not a spontaneous kind of place. You don't wake up in the morning and you'll be like, I'll just call up Sylvia to see her later. Oh no, you have to give Sylvia a notice, like at least 2 days or at least a day in advance. People here literally have plans of what they're gonna do next year. So you're gonna wake up one morning and tell them, let's go grab a coffee. No, you're not grabbing any coffee with them, and don't blame them because that's their culture too. Like, I like when, like, I've noticed, like, I also appreciate people's cultures and respect people's cultures more ever since I moved to Japan, because I have a culture where I'm from and like it's a different kind of culture, but like living here and this culture being so different, I feel like I respect it on a more deeper level because these people respect their culture so much. And if people like respect their culture, you're obliged in a way to also respect it. And that's a thing that I appreciate about this list. It like humbles you. They'll be like, be humble, hey, sit down. So yeah, I'm very humble living in Japan.
Right?
I was so stubborn when I was in Uganda. Oh my god. And now living here, I'll be like,
just like compromise to this, compromise to that. Like we are not that people. Those
oh my
people
god,
anymore.
oh
Like,
my
for
god.
sure, for sure.
I'm so humble here. I'm a good girl. I respect the rules. When the police says no smoking here, no drinking here, people literally respect those rules. I mean, not everyone, of course. Like we always have like those people who like, who are you to tell me what to do? And I used to be like that, I swear. Living in Uganda, I used to be like that. But living here, I'm just like, I'm gonna do that. If the police tells me you're not supposed to sit there, I'll be like, see myself, and I'll leave.
We are
But
not putting a fight on it anymore. Like we are just okay, whatever you say.
yeah, so the first point was emotional detachment, second scheduling, and last but not least, we talked about following the rules, right?
Yeah, we already talked
Yeah,
about
the
following
third point
rules.
was following the rules. But guys, anyway, like for us, we know so many people have lived in Japan longer. You've lived in Tokyo longer, and you've seen all these things even better and more like in other places. So tell us in the comments what you think, or do you feel like there are certain ways you've changed ever since you moved to Japan, or like you see life in a different perspective ever since you moved to Japan. It's not about Tokyo, by the way. The thing about Japan is that, like, yeah, Tokyo is a big city and yeah, blah blah blah, but everything, what I like about this country is that everything you get in the city, not everything, but most things that you find in the city, you're going to find in other places. Like the department stores you find in Tokyo, you will find them in other places. I mean, of course, Tokyo is big, so the train stations or the train lines are gonna be more, but still they have good transportation in the suburbs too. But these planes, though, they can't let me prosper. Anyway, so as we are closing, we just wanted to share those 3 main points that we feel have changed a lot in our lives ever since moving here. And why is this dog not on a leash? Why is this dog not on a
It's
leash?
okay, girl. It's not gonna look at
No,
you.
no,
Leave him
you know my fear. Anyway, guys, thank you again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, show your girl some love, and if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. And I'd like to talk to you guys about everything, you know, so share everything share your opinion in the comments below, okay?
Yeah, and please let us know if you want to know more about living in Tokyo, what it's like. Please let us know in the comments.
Anything you want me to tell you guys, to share with you about living in Japan, everything about Tokyo, guys, you know how to use the comments, okay? So thank you again, and
Thank you.
love you guys.
Love.